During his campaign, Gillespie, who was endorsed by Trump, reached deep into a rucksack of racist chicanery to smear his opponent, Democratic Lieutenant Governor Ralph Northam. Gillespie tied Northam to the violent El Salvadoran MS-13 gang and blasted him for suggesting that Virginia's Confederate statues be relocated to museums. The tight race promises to be a bellwether for white grievance politics in the 2018 midterms as well as the overall direction of the Republican Party. It might also be a sign of how unwilling or unable Twitter is to crack down on abuse on its platform. A week ago, Twitter's acting general counsel, Sean Edgett, testified before Congress about the steps his company has taken to prevent election meddling. Edgett described an algorithm to catch malicious actors based on their behavior and to prevent them from starting new accounts. "We get those before they tweet," Edgett said. "Our research indicates otherwise. Since at least the beginning of the year, a mysterious network of accounts on Twitter has fueled divisiveness in American political discourse, including in the Virginia gubernatorial race. This network, which includes Sockpuppets, accounts operated by actual people under false identities, and bots, was identified by Susan Borbaki Anthony, SBA, a team of data scientists with whom I collaborate to track the spread of propaganda on social media. We discovered it while examining the social media conversation surrounding August's deadly white nationalist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. The accounts in this cyborg network had a similar name structure, which alerted SBA to their activity, and were consistently tweeting about Charlottesville. They were also largely synchronous when it came to their tweets, with the network essentially shutting down each night from 5 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. on the East Coast. For the Virginia gubernatorial race, SBA looked at almost 135,000 tweets mentioning Gillespie from more than 70,000 unique users. The tweets in our sample were all sent between October 13 and November 2. Of those 70,000 plus users, 1,672 accounts belonged to the so-called cyborg network, which put up over 3,000 tweets. Around 90% of those tweets were retweets of others' content. And 35% of the retweet total amplified messages from just one user, Donald Trump. SBA sampled from the larger Twitter conversation about Gillespie, rather than looking in depth at tweets from specified accounts. So all these numbers are the minimum possible amount. There were almost certainly additional accounts and even more tweeting and retweeting about Gillespie from the cyborg network. We have a portion of the network's activity, but not the entirety. SBA has also not yet examined during which hours of the day the accounts in the network were active during the Virginia race. But we will be doing a deeper analysis. For now, though, it's instructive to look at how the network boosted Trump's Gillespie tweets. Altogether, the president put up 5 of them, 4 in October. Those 4 are the ones focused on here. We'll examine the 4 tweets in order. This tweet references the white grievance campaign opposed to communities taking down Confederate statues, the same issue that purportedly attracted white nationalists to Charlottesville for the rally in August. Accounts in the cyborg network retweeted this message 136 times, with 47 accounts retweeting it within the first 5 minutes after it was sent, indicating that the network kicks in as soon as Trump tweets. Coming on the heels of the statue's tweet, this is another, more veiled reference to MS-13. It earned 120 network retweets, with more than a quarter of them coming within 5 minutes. Trump was clearly in the White House for both of these tweets, awaiting his daily bullet point intelligence briefing. We're not the only ones to identify bot activity in the Virginia gubernatorial race. A discourse intelligence analysis commissioned by the National Education Association, whose Virginia affiliate has endorsed Northam, shows that Twitter bots and cyborgs are spinning hard to boost Republican backlash to a controversial ad put out by the Latino Victory Fund. The ad featured a child's nightmare about a Gillespie supporter chasing immigrant kids in a pickup truck decorated with a Confederate flag. According to Politico, the ad was retracted and barely ran on TV but got major attention online. The discourse intelligence analysis revealed that of the 15 accounts tweeting the most about the ad, 13 were fully or partially automated bots. The other 2 are Republican political operatives. 5 of those accounts are either part of the suspected cyborg network we identified in our Gillespie analysis or have been retweeted by it, sometimes repeatedly. We are committed every single day to making sure that we are removing those actors from our platform, Edgett, the Twitter lawyer, told Congress last week. His company's own data begged to differ.